Okay, let's start now. I hope you all have seen the topics that we are going to discuss. So one by one will take these topics. If not today, then we'll extend this meeting for tomorrow also. But let's one by one on micro level, let's discuss what we want to do because there are n number of things on our plate. And this time I don't want to mess with any of the launching or implementation of things. So let's very carefully see, and please you also take participation in the discussion part because anything as of today can be changed, right? Even water launch strategy can be changed, even GG 3.1, if there is something which is bothering, we can change petro card implementation or debit card or whatever 7 points we have, we can still debate on it, still see how we want to implement it, and still there is a scope of improvement, right? So let's start with the water launch study. I think we have shortlisted 7 places for this.
एक चीज बोलो, can you
Hmm.
start with GG 3.1 so that by the time you start water launch, I will be there.
Okay, no issues. Uh, okay, any query? How do you find GG 3.1? What is your feedback? First, let's take the feedback. Have you discussed this with your team or anybody, and what is the response you are getting? GG 3.1. Anybody can start. What is your general feedback about it?
Sir, Mahendran.
Yeah, Mahendran.
Sir, good one. I discussed with my team. They're ready. So next implementation process going, sir.
Okay, good. How about others? Have you discussed this with your team or not? Current or maybe someone new? Because I can share one of my feedback. Even before launching 3.1, while designing this, I just discussed this with one of the member in UP because I was in Lucknow while designing this, and I found it very easy for me to actually convince him to go for an ACP or a CP or a MCP model. Why? Because from day one, I'm guaranteeing him some income. And he was also very excited about it. He said, okay, Vikas bhai will come, and you won't believe, since we have launched UP, till today, we have not received such a great response from anybody. But this fixed reimbursement, I think, is the way forward. Because if we get good ACPs into this, because for ACP to get out his 5 lakh rupees security deposit, it's not a big target. It's only 51 UPOSs. But in the process, we will get a right ACP, and because he is getting anything from some fixed amount from day one, and 3 months, there is no stopping to it. I think that is the more than enough buffer time for him to actually establish his business. So just wanted to have a open discussion on this, how you feel that this GG 3.1 is going in your team.
सर, मेरी एक से बात हुई थी तो उनका ये कहना था कि 5 लाख रुपए जब सिक्योरिटी डिपॉजिट जो देंगे
जी,
उसके बाद 45 एज एसीपी के लिए 45,000 रुपए महीना का रिम्बर्समेंट मिलेगा फर्स्ट मंथ से ही,
जी,
राइट सर?
जी,
अब इनकेस अगर वो 3 मंथ में मतलब उसका कुछ भी नंबर नहीं आ पाया, उस
जी।
कंडीशन में उसको जो 5 लाख जो डिपॉजिट की है तो वो रिटर्न मिलेगा कि नहीं मिलेगा या
5
कितना
लाख रिटर्न
मिलेगा?
का एक ही क्लॉज है ना कि उसको साल भर में 51 यूपॉसेस करना है।
ओके ओके ग्रेट।
तो अगर वो साल भर में लेट से केवल 51 यूपॉस कर पाता है,
जी
हमारा
सर।
इसका टारगेट नहीं पूरा कर रहा है, तब भी हम उससे ये 45 जो 3 बार दिए हैं वो वापस
जी
से मांग रहे हैं।
ओके।
सो उसके लिए एडवांटेज क्या है कि वो इस प्रोग्राम में आया, उसने 45 3 बार लिए और उसने परफॉर्म नहीं किया। लेट से जो
जी
हमने
सर।
उसको टारगेट दिया है 21 यूपॉस पर मंथ का, वो उसने नहीं किया।
जी
उसने
सर।
पूरे साल भर में जाके 51 यूपॉस किए।
जी सर।
स्टिल हम उससे कहीं भी एडजस्टमेंट नहीं कर रहे हैं। एज सुन एज ही डज हिज 51 यूपॉसेस, हिज मनी विल बी रिफंडेड टू हिम। और जिसके ऊपर हमने सीपी को भी कमीशन दे दिया होगा, और जो हम सब दे रहे हैं वो तो दे ही रहे हैं,
दे ही रहे हैं, ठीक बात है।
करेक्ट। तो
जी
ये
सर।
सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज है इस पूरे प्लान का, अगर आप इसको बारीकी से समझेंगे।
नहीं, ये बहुत बड़ा एडवांटेज है सर। मतलब एक्चुअली ये पॉइंट मेरे को क्लियर नहीं था कि वो 5 लाख रुपीज जो है वो मतलब देंगे 1 साल के बाद।
नहीं,
1 साल तक का
मान
टाइम
लीजिए,
है।
हाँ 1 साल तक का टाइम है, वो 6 महीने में कर लेगा तो हम 6 महीने में दे देंगे।
ओके।
जनरली
हाँ,
अगर आप
जब भी
किसी
कर
भी
लेगा।
कंपनी में जनरली आप किसी भी कंपनी में अगर डिपॉजिट देखेंगे तो इट इज फॉर एवर। जैसे आज हमने डेबिट कार्ड वाले के लिए एग्रीमेंट किए, हमने और भी चीजों के लिए एग्रीमेंट किए, वो जो हमसे सिक्योरिटी लेते हैं वो हमेशा के लिए लेते हैं कि जब तक एग्रीमेंट चलेगा तब तक ये सिक्योरिटी हमारे पास रहेगी।
जी
जैसे
सर,
अभी
जी
हमने
सर।
इससे किया, आईआईएफएल से किया, तो उन्होंने 3 लाख रुपए हमसे सिक्योरिटी मांगी, तो हमने वो सिक्योरिटी दी और वो उनके पास तब तक रहेगी जब तक एग्रीमेंट चलेगा।
जी सर।
जब हम एग्रीमेंट विड्रॉ करेंगे उसके बाद वो देखेंगे वो सिक्योरिटी कब वापस करनी है। Whereas
जी
in
सर।
global corner, what we are saying, you perform and you take it back.
जी सर। थैंक यू सर। थैंक यू सर।
Okay, GG 3.1. Have you discussed this with your team? Because the response will only come when you discuss.
Yes, we actually, Shrisha here.
Hmm.
Yeah, we discussed in our team, and it's going to be really a motivator for all of the people to recruit a new team, committed people. So we are on that actually. So it's a very good initiative actually.
Okay. Point taken. What about others?
For me, I couldn't able to talk to them because of Onam vacation. All of them are busy.
Okay.
So this week only, the people will be free and they will resume their job.
Okay.
So almost all the people, even though that water franchisee thing also, that week we'll discuss after the water franchisee comes.
Ah, correct. Onam is a big festival for you all. Okay, done. For Kerala, it can be an exception. What about others? Satya, your view on this? Don't let me take names, no. It is a common discussion, else it will finish off in 15 minutes and then we can go home.
See, actually, this you could have given in October itself is what I felt initially, because I'm just connecting with our last meeting when you announced this 3.1. It's like 3 months you are giving a buffer for anybody to pick up themselves. Like you are not asking questions, raise the bill, take the money.
Correct.
So that was seriously, I only felt it you are giving it late. But nevertheless, this is something, we both had a discussion on this. And this we are actually very seriously taking this particular, option, which eases our job also. And I think, if at all, we just wanted to see the terms and conditions if anything comes in. So that is why we are keen to listen to this session today. And we have already lined up a few of them and we are working
I think
towards
terms
it
and
actually. So
conditions
this is
are also
seriously a
clear in
good
the
thing.
PPT which we shared.
Yeah, so it's like, that was the first discussion we had. No, in the PPT, it is very clear, but experience tells us that we just wanted to listen more, and if any clarity comes completely. If there is nothing, I think we are good to go with this. I think this is in fact the right way forward for us.
Super. Okay. Anybody else? Team Tamil Nadu, apart from Mahendran. Mahendran has spoken. How about others? Could you get what is 3.0 and if you have any queries or you discussed with your team, something like this? I guess all MCPs of Tamil Nadu are here. Is Balu here?
Sir, yes, sir, I am here, sir.
Yeah,
Just now, but traveling, so I can't switch on my video, sir.
Okay, no issue.
Sir, we are discussion is going on, sir. We'll update you soon regarding the results.
Okay. So you are downloading the 3.12 team.
Yeah, 3.0. And already 2-3 people we have discussed. Yeah, I will update you by a week's time. What is the result?
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Pushpa madam?
Yes, sir.
आपके यहाँ कैसा रिस्पॉन्स है?
सर वो लोग तो दे आर इंटरेस्टेड इन द लेवल नेक्स्ट में भी रहेंगे बोल रहा है.
ओके ओके गुड.
अच्छा.
हाउ अबाउट साजू?
Now only clear clarification got next will browse.
Come again, I could not get you.
Uh,
You can talk in
no,
local language. I think Satya will help us.
Now only he got the clarification.
Okay.
So he will work on to that within a week time.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Acha, one thing I would like to also emphasize for 3.1 is do not give any exception in other terms and condition also. Don't make it a scheme where where someone is giving 5 lakh rupees as advance, and then he does 51 UPOSes in 12 months, and then he has a bonus of, let's say, 45. Right? That discourages us at HO to implement any new thing or try something new. Because I have seen n number of times, whatever we float, there is another scheme which goes out to the market, right? So let's implement it as we want it to be. Plus, apart from this 5 lakh rupees, please ensure that all other terms and conditions are also met, like office, training room, a right candidate for this. Because people may come, okay, I'll invest 5 lakh rupees, and let's say 5 of us join, and we will do this thing, and then 45,000 is per month. First 3 months, no question asked, no issues. Then we will do it afterward. The 51 UPOS will take another 1 year to do it without an office, this and that. Do not give any exception. You are my leaders who have to actually do the proper checking. So because unless there is no fear of loss, I have seen that there is no business happening. If I had to run Global Gardener when I was not even earning a penny, and I have to invest every month 25 lakh rupees, it was only because if I would have stopped at that time, my entire money would have been lost. So that fear of loss will make us keep moving. So please ensure that this time, whoever comes into the system has that fear of loss. He should not, just because of any small Tom, Dick and Harry reason types, he should not say, okay, let me just close the business, right? So he will fight for the business only when he has a fear of loss, when he has some skin in the game. So please, whatever is given on PPT, let everyone follow that, right? And GG 3.1, I think will be implemented through that exercise that we designed, where I wanted that 50 people sponsorship, again, company will do. And still that proposal is on from my side. We will do meetings. We will sponsor those meetings. And still, if there is no success, the loss is ours. If there is a success, then we will adjust it in your coming incentives. So that proposal is still on. So don't confuse yourself. Okay, now GG 3 has fixed reimbursement, so I have to only get into this. No, I am okay with that proposal also, where I said that I will come to your location, at least 15, 20, whatever numbers we decide. If those number of people are there, I will present myself, or you can also do it. But that risk of that event is on me, not on you. That proposal is still available with this. If there is no result from that meeting, that is my loss. If there is result from that meeting, we will adjust that in your subsequent whatever incentives you are about to earn. Yeah, Satya. Satya, you are on mute.
Vikas ji.
Yeah.
Vikas ji.
Yes,
still the old system, everything is as it is.
Yeah, it is as it is.
The old system, like the old way, like how they
look.
It's a new one.
This is a new one in GG 3.1. If you don't want to get into this, I am okay with this also. You want to continue with the last proposal, I am okay with that also. But any new ACP coming in the system has to follow all those things which we have laid down. If you are saying that, okay, he'll not pay 5 lakh rupees, but he will have an office, he will have this, and we need not to give him fixed reimbursement, I am still okay. But any incentive, any contest, anything which is not given in this PPT, underlining this again, is not applicable on 3.1. Again, I'm repeating myself. Anything, any incentive, anything which is not given in this PPT, which we have shared with you all, is not part of this new incentive program that we have designed. Yeah, Tom.
Because see, I have a problem here.
Yeah.
In fact, there are many people, I think almost 8 people who have achieved, maybe boss, achieving almost, I think, a target 51. So now I was wondering how we can accommodate those people, because when we discuss with them, they ask what you're going to do with that, our achievement, which is
that is
for
still
maybe
there.
boss.
No, if you recruit whatever process we have laid down for that, we are okay with that. Whatever is given is given. We are not pulling it back. But in GG 3.1, whatever new terms and conditions that we have bundled in one PPT, it is only that. You cannot club something from past and 3.1, because whatever commercials I have thought of are totally new. So I have not thought of anything which was past and new, and therefore I have not reduced it also. So my calculation is totally given on the PPT. So therefore I don't want to confuse yourself also and myself also. So be very clear that whatever is given on this PPT is only eligible for 3.1. If let's say he is a maybe boss and he wants an employee and everything, still it is there. He can recruit, we can reimburse, or whatever we have asked at that time. All terms and conditions are as it is, but it is not applicable on 3.1. It will not be like, okay, he will get 3.1 ka 45,000 also, and he will get this also. 3.1 is applicable from 1st of September 2023. Now, whatever his performance is, he will get that. Right? I hope I have made myself very clear.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That. Yeah, Satya.
Vikash, I have a couple of questions.
Yeah, please go ahead.
One, see, combining this earlier, what we discussed about the partner model and this 3.1, let's say if I want to recruit an ACP by seeing the performance of him, by making him a partner with UPass, and then having a minimum performance, then if I elevate him, do you still insist on the 5 lakh deposit, or the performance will be sufficient?
Best part of this GG 3.1 is, if he performs, let's say he is a partner, he performed 27 UPASs and he becomes an ACP, he need not to give us even a single penny deposit.
Vikash, I'm sorry, I lost you for a few seconds.
Repeat that. Repeat the line.
Okay, I'll repeat it. And anyways, don't worry, it is getting recorded also. So I'll share this recording also with all of you. Please, I'm just repeating myself. In GG 3.1, someone is a partner who has not deposited any money in Global Garner. He performs and he becomes an ACP. Let's say he becomes he gets promoted and he becomes an ACP. Now he is eligible for this 45,000 rupees a month for first quarter without any questions, without depositing even a single penny.
Okay.
Same is the case. Now, let me complete this entire series. Same is the case. Now, let's say this ACP who was promoted from a partner, now let's say that ACP becomes a CP. He will start getting 90,000 rupees a month without depositing that 12 lakh rupees. Finally, coming to the this part, MCP, he becomes an MCP. He will get 1.5 lakh rupees a month without even depositing that 25 lakh rupees. Look, our only core focus is we should invest in those people who are performers, and we should not be at risk where people just come us, exploit us that for 3 months and just go away. But if someone is performing from downstairs and he is leading the other hierarchies, we are not asking for even a single penny deposit.
Okay. So now you said, no, when a person like, is coming from partner to above, let's say now he owns a PIN code, then he becomes a CP. Still, he will own the PIN code, right? He will get the benefit of ACP as well. He will get the benefit of CP as well.
Correct.
And partner as well, right?
Correct. But he has to perform
Okay,
both the targets also. And now I'll tell you
Understood.
another beauty. This brings another beauty of this entire model. Let's say he is an ACP who got promoted as an CP and he is performing because his ACP criteria is also there, right? So let's say he is performing that 21 UPAs a month under his CP code only. Let's say he has become a CP. And now under his CP code, he is a ACP and he is performing those 21 UPAs. He will get 45,000 also. He will get that 90,000 also.
Okay.
Are you able to get it,
Got
what
it.
I said? I think this brought
Yes.
very good USP of this program.
That's really great, sir.
I hope you all understood this. Let's
Yeah.
say now I'm an MCP. I'm an MCP. I'm completing my ACP target. I'm completing my CP target. And I'm completing my MCP target. So what fixed reimbursement I'm getting is 1.5 plus 90 plus 45 is my fixed reimbursement now. It is a huge opportunity. It's a huge opportunity because we are looking at numbers only, not the person. Ultimately, this money has to be given to a person. But now what we are looking at is we are only looking at the code number which is performing. Your code is performing, you are eligible for the money. Your code is not performing, irrespective of what you are in the system, you will not get anything. But I think this triple advantage, when you have a performing people coming into the system, you can always motivate them to excel. You can always motivate them to go to the next level. Now there is a huge USP. Plus other incentives they are anyways getting of what UPAS sale and other whatever benefits are there.
Okay, this brings me one more question, if I can ask.
Yeah, please go ahead.
See, now there are people in our, already ACP, CP, who have already given the performance. Okay, and we want to bring them back, and they are interested. Still, will they have this criteria of this deposit to be done, or they will be considered for straight away if they are willing to perform?
No, whatever performance we will see is post 1st of September, which is yesterday.
No, I understood that. I'm only saying, will they be given, since they have given what they are capable of in the past, will they be considered for
CP anyways,
waiver
we are
of
not
deposit
asking for
only?
any deposit. Satya.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, can you repeat that?
Vikas, sir.
Shall I? Actually, what he is asking, no, sir, I think.
Devraj, you are on mute.
Current ACP.
I'll again rephrase my question.
No, we got it. Satya, 1 second. I'll just clarify. So, Vikas, sir, once it is ACP done 27 UPAS, new one, he will be eligible, na? In partner ko. No.
Yes, he will be eligible. But what he is asking is, I guess, I don't know if I'm to phrase that, understand his question. Current ACP need not to give any deposit. He is the ACP in the system. We are not changing his designation. But if he wants that fixed reimbursement wala thing, either he has to deposit 5 lakh or he has to perform 30 UPAs.
Okay, so you are saying, you mean to say that he will not get the direct privilege of getting that reimbursement straight away. He has to still perform 30 UPAs, only then he will be getting this.
Yes,
that's what you're saying.
From 1st of September, he has to perform those 30 UPAs.
From 1st of September.
Right.
Okay, my question number 2, which I initially told.
But I'll again, there is an advantage how you will pitch this to your team. Look, in current scenario, a partner has to do 27 UPAs in his personal code. Then he becomes an ACP, right?
Correct. Correct.
But existing ACPs have an advantage. They can do these 30 UPOSes through their partners.
Okay.
There is a
Correct.
difference. There is a difference. I
Through
hope
their
you are
team.
understanding what I'm saying, right?
Yes, very much.
So this is an advantage to an ACP. Let's say he has 5 partners with him. All 5 partners, including from 1st of September, they all do total 30 UPOSes for him. His 45,000 rupees per month will start.
Okay.
Okay, great. Next.
Only thing is that he need not pay the deposit.
He will not pay deposit. If he
And
performs,
other conditions follows. Satya, office, everything has to be there.
he has
As
to
per
follow all
3.1.
other things.
Understood, sir. I'm trying to figure out if we can bring back the people who have done the performance by showing this, new opportunity. That's why I asked this question.
For sure, they will come. I think the biggest cry which was there in our system was there is no immediate income in Global Garner. I think with this,
Correct.
we
Yeah.
eliminate that entirely.
Got
And
it. Got it.
there is no question asked. I think this is the first time in Global Garner we are saying it is no question asked 3 months.
1.2 left. Yeah. So my second question is that I think you clarified, but I'm still not very clear about it. There is no, let's say I can appoint ACP anywhere. One could be in Chennai, one could be in Cochin.
Yes, now
one
there
could
is
be in
no
Palakkad.
geographical boundaries.
So being in one place, I can manage anywhere. I want to appoint one in Hyderabad, one in Trivandrum, or one in Coimbatore.
Anywhere.
Okay, because.
So now we have open gates for everyone. Because any which way, initially why we have restricted this, there was a reason. I will tell you so that you can tell this to your people also. Initially, we were not asking for any office, no physical things were asked from anyone. But now when you will appoint someone with office and all other infra that we are asking, I think he himself will be a serious guy to get into the business. So your mother-in-law wala thing is not required as such. You can train them because once they will be investing 5 lakh or maybe with performance or they will be having an office, they will anyways bother you. So I think that is why that was the prime reason where we saw, okay, now we should open the gates and you can now recruit anywhere in the country.
Thanks, Vikas.
Okay, how about others? Anything related to GG 3.0? And I have made myself clear again. Again, I will tell you the same thing. Still that proposal of doing meetings with you where risk of doing that meeting is on me still is running. If we are successful, we will adjust that whatever expense was done in your coming incentives. If we are not successful, now you are not bothered to repay. Okay. Yeah, someone was saying something. I hope this meeting is getting recorded, no?
Yes, yes.
We are looking for the people as an ACP. Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, Sam, please go ahead.
So it was very clear from this day onwards, we are creating ACP who is having a proper office, proper setup. Only those people are welcome to GG. Otherwise, no.
True.
In the same pin code, Sam. One more thing you can note. Office should be in that same pin code, not somewhere else.
Of course, because he has to develop his pin code. No, let's say I am in Ahmedabad. I cannot have my pin code in Kerala.
Okay, got it. So in that one, there is one point is that you have to take 4 professional UPOs plus 47 normal UPOs.
No. Nothing. Sam, in 3.1, he has to just...
No. I am asking before we had discussed an ACP have to go for 4 professional UPOs.
No, that is a
that was made by Devraj, where he proposed that if you want to do a ACP ship in very grand style, You should propose
Okay.
to your investor. It was a proposal. It was an
That
illustration
is
of
investment.
yes. Because there will be people who can only invest. They will not be interested in getting into day-to-day activities. So Devraj has designed something for them who want to do only investment, not day-to-day work. So don't confuse that with GG 3.1. In GG 3.1, whatever, that is what I said again, I'll repeat myself. Whatever is written on the PPT is only the terms and condition. And still, if you have any query, please read it. Again, we can sit on it. So that this time I don't want anything like that. Okay, we thought this was the terms and condition and this is not. Please discuss. I think this time we really want that there should be no communication gap. Yeah.
Can I have one more question?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Day one, he sell only one U post, but still the UPV income will start.
Everything will start.
The UPV income 15 rupees will
Everything
start.
will start. Everything
Okay.
will start. In GG 3.1, if you qualify as an ACP, not even that minimum guarantee wala business we need. Still, if someone comes to your pin code, someone sells a UPOS in your pin code, you get that incentive.
Got it.
3 months, we are not going to ask anything. We are giving 90 days free look-in period. It's a honeymoon period, you can say. Now, whatever you do in your honeymoon will result after 9 months. Okay. निखिल भाई, अब आप हनीमून पे नहीं जा सकते. आप इतना क्या खुश हो रहे हैं? हो गया आपका जो होना था.
तो सब हो गया. बाद में बात करेंगे भी.
Okay. 3.1. Anything, any doubt that comes to your mind. But I think, literally speaking, for the first time, I see 3.1 has all the solution of whatever trouble we had in past. If we put this in a right perspective in front of right people. Today, people for 45,000 rupees a month salary, they do lot of activities. Now you can tell them 90 months is more than enough to establish your business. 90 days, sorry. And if right candidate comes to you, I think it's a huge thing. Okay. Anything related to GG 3.1 or we should start with the water? And again, I'll repeat myself. Please do not confuse it. Still, my proposal of coming at your place, doing meetings is still on. If we succeed, then we will adjust that incentive in your subsequent incentives. If not, if we fail, you need not to pay Global Garner anything back. Still, that proposal is on along with this 3.1. Right? So let's go on water launch strategy. I think water is something where we are really bullish about it. तनु, मुझे लिस्ट दे सकती हो कौन कौन से हमने फाइनल किया है?
2 सेकंड में देती हूँ.
स्क्रीन शेयर कर दो.
अच्छा, एक चीज ये भी बता दो, नेम चेंज हो गया है.
अच्छा, हाँ, yes. Now we have changed the name of Aquash. Now it's Cash Aqua. Let me show you the logo. WhatsApp पे था ना कि Telegram पे था?
हाँ, WhatsApp.
कहाँ पे भेजा था?
हार्ट. मैं शेयर कर दूँ. मैंने कल ही भेजा, देखो हार्ट ग्रुप में.
मिल गया।
सेल्स ग्रुप में भी है।
नहीं, वो फाइनल वाला नहीं था शायद।
ये है ना फाइनल?
एक मिनट उसका। हाँ,
मेरा स्क्रीन दिख रहा है?
Yes, yes, visible.
So this is our new logo, which has been now going for the TM. So Cash Aqua, where we have merged Cashback and Aqua.
जो cities हैं, I'm just sharing my screen. ये जो लिखी है।
Yes. So one is Gwalior. Namakkal is Kerala, no?
नहीं, ये तमिलनाडु।
Okay, Baluwala. Okay, Namakkal, Vellore, Erode, Kanhangad. ये क्या है भाई? कहाँ है ये?
जिसने दिया वो
कान्यांगाड।
ये कहाँ है?
Kerala.
It reads like Kaningad.
Okay, whatever. So it is Kerala. So Namakkal and Kanna, whatever it is from Kerala, right? One is Bangalore, one is
नमक्कल
Ahmedabad.
तमिलनाडु।
अच्छा, ओके।
तुम गए भी थे नमक्कल वो वाली जगह।
अरे ठीक है, नाम याद रहते तो हम यहाँ बैठे होते हैं। हाँ, one is Bangalore and one is Ahmedabad.
We have received the confirmation for these cities. Still कई लोग ऐसे हैं, they are saying that they want to start this, but still their city is not finalized by them.
But we are starting from Ahmedabad, na?
Yes. What we are planning that we will launch in Ahmedabad for a month. Then after a month, we will launch in other cities. But before launching, we need to prepare so many things that we need to start immediately. For that, we cannot wait.
So जिन लोगों का ये फाइनल किया है तुमने, do a meeting with them on Monday. And whoever wants to join, because we have still 3 opportunities, because we have a total budget of 10 places where we launch, 10 places and 100 locations. So every city that we will launch will have at least 10 outlets where we will launch this. So if you are interested, please send your Google form to Tanu, and then we will consider that. Still, we have place for three people. 3 different cities, in fact.
Because हमारे पास ये task है, we will discuss it on Monday else, because we need to have the storage space.
सबके साथ करने का मतलब नहीं है, केवल you call all people related to Cash Aqua and then only you discuss. Okay, coming back to the slides.
So if they have any doubt regarding Cash Aqua, that we can discuss as of now in journal.
If you have anything you want to ask, you can go forward. Look, the USP which we have with this bottle and how we are doing it, I'll just give you a brief about it. What we are doing is we are comparing it with the competition, which is like Bisleri and Aquafina. So our first advantage with these brands is we are making a bottle with 24 gram wala dye. So our bottle will be the heaviest among all the competition, because the heaviest bottle which comes is 21 gram, I guess. Kyun Tanu?
हाँ.
So
21.
the heaviest bottle which is coming is 21 grams, whereas we will market it ki this is the heaviest bottle, best bottle available in the market against even Bisleri, Aquafina, and whatever bottle is there. One. Second is this bottle will have added minerals also. So generally you will see that all water bottles are only packaged drinking water. It is only RO water that you are getting. In this, it will be written, it has extra minerals also. So it will have potassium or blah, blah, blah. We'll share the entire details also. So there are 2 basic big advantages if you compare bottle to bottle. Then will come in our cashback, we are making an MRP of 30 rupees. We will give a discount of 5 rupees. So our selling price will be 25 rupees. On that 25 rupees, instant cashback will be 10 rupees. Which I think most of the people will test us initially. So effectively, our water bottle will cost a person only 15 rupees. Let's say he doesn't go for 10 rupee cashback, he can go for BOGO also. Ek pe ek free. That means in 25 rupees, he is getting 2 water bottles, which is even lower price than Rail Neer, which is government. You are giving better bottles, better combination of mineral and everything, plus your bottle is on the lowest cost. But people will not call it cheap because the MRP written on that mobile bottle will be 30 rupees. We will promote it as if that it is a promotional offer. So 30 rupees bottle we are selling for 25. And for that 25 also, you get all these cashback benefits. Plus all circle, FIFO and everything will be there. But I think our first 6 months will be crucial and where people will only go for instant cashback because it will be too good to be true. But still, if we go for with that also, still we are good because this will fetch us new customer. And our first 6 month target we have taken is 1 million water bottle we want to sell from all these 10 locations. So every location we want to sell at least 1 lakh water bottle in next 6 months. Right? Anything related to Cash Aqua you want to ask, you can go ahead. Please go ahead.
If you want, you can also share the 3D of our bottle.
आप शेयर कर दीजिए मैडम, आपके पास है, हमारे पास नहीं है. किस ग्रुप में भेजा था? आंखें बड़ी कर रही हो.
नहीं, हम हंस रहे हैं.
अच्छा, तुम ऐसे हंसती हो. कर रही हो शेयर?
हाँ.
This die is also done. So Tanu is just showing the 3D model of that water bottle. So it will have GG logo. It is totally transparent water bottle. Don't go by the color. But it will look like this with transparent bottle.
It will be normal transparent bottle. This is just the 3D picture. So GG logo will be here on all the 4 sides. Plus our tagline keeps busy.
वीडियो था ना, वो चला दो ना जो ऐसे रोटेट करता हुआ था 3D.
वो मुझे भी देखना पड़ेगा 2 मिनट.
इसी में था ऊपर है. हार्ट वाले ग्रुप में ही था, ऊपर ही है.
हाँ, मैं 2 मिनट ढूंढ के देती.
This is bottle dioxin free or the BPA free or something like?
It is as per this ISI, whatever is there. But the only advantage that we are giving against Bisleri and all is it is the heaviest bottle among all the this thing competition. Yeah. So this will have keep Ziddi like this and be Ziddi and keep walking at the bottom. And on the top, all 4 sides, it will be Global Garner logo. And all these 4 sides, we will sell ads. So 2 sides will be GG, 2 sides we will sell as an ad. So this ad can be pasted. Second revenue which will come from ads is that QR scan which will happen. So 2 physical ads and 4 digital ads is what this bottle is going to sell. Don't take this color as the color of bottle. Bottle will be totally transparent as you get in market.
Like Bisleri.
Yeah.
It's 1 liter, no?
It is 1 liter. I have just asked them to prepare for 200 ml also. That will also come, but this is this die is for 1 liter. So all these approvals are not in place. I think the first phase we will launch by 10th of October, na?
Yeah, we are planning to launch by 4th World Cup के समय.
So this is
Sir, is it suitable to fix in a car bottle, car holder?
Yeah.
Water bottle holder?
Yes,
It
yes.
will go into?
Yes, it will go.
Because it's a square design.
It is slimmer than
design. That's
Aquafina.
why I asked you like.
It is slimmer than Aquafina. It is almost same size of Bisleri.
So the bottle will be transparent and the logo will be in the purple and mauve color kind of a thing.
Okay, so water launch. If you have any query in Aquash, we can go ahead, else we will move to the next point.
Sir, I already had discussed with one water bottling company. He will give us an answer by today evening or mostly by Monday.
Okay.
One point. And another one, I discussed with many shops to keep this water bottle, but I didn't, offered them this rental one. First of all, I discussed with the 2 rupees commission. Presently, what they are getting is 6 to 8. One bottle, 15 rupees bottle.
I think now this brings another good point. Tanu, please show that single pager which we have built. We will show what we are proposing to a vendor who is keeping our water bottles.
So SIS वाला बोल रहे हो?
These are the USPs you need to pitch to a vendor. Don't talk to anybody right now. We will give you all these creatives when we are ready to launch.
Okay.
We are almost ready with all the creatives and also everything. So we'll just show you a demo of that creative. We have listed what are the benefits that a vendor will get once he sells this water bottle. Tanu.
हमारी स्क्रीन शेयर थी.
हटा दीजिए मैडम, हम आपके सामने कहाँ टिकेंगे.
तुम सबका वो टाइम वो एंटरटेनमेंट भी करते रहते. ये हमने ये चीज बोल रहे हो ना?
हाँ. Okay, so now see, first of all we are telling him you will get a minimum guaranteed rent or 2 rupees per bottle, whichever is higher. Plus, because he is selling this water bottle, so we will ask him to give his referral code for this customer. So he'll get 10% cashback earned by the user for lifelong. So let's say if that consumer is earning 10 rupee cashback, so again 1 rupee will come to him only. Tanu, रुक तो जाओ दीदी.
नहीं मैं वो इलस्ट्रेशन को जूम कर रही थी जो तुम बोल रही.
हाँ, 2 मिनट रुक जाओ. Then then the biggest point that you have to emphasize while discussing this with them is that all these water bottles will be visible with geotagging. What does that mean is, whoever wants to buy this Global Garner water bottle, he will open Global Garner app and he can see where our water bottles are placed. So by that ways, traffic of customers will also come to his place. Then he can always cross-sell his products. Right? Then dashboard for, of course,
advertisement. First point, advertisement.
Whatever advertisement is there, he is getting a revenue of that also. कितना था वो?
25 नहीं, मैं देख लेते, भूल गई, याद नहीं.
So he is getting that advertisement revenue also, whatever we are placing. So let's say we are placing something on the water bottle as a sticker or on the QR. So there are 6 places where we are selling ads. He is partnering in all 6 places with us.
25% here. 25% of the.
So let's say we have sourced 50 rupees per bottle. Let's say for 5 ads, we have for 6 ads, we are sourcing 10 rupees each. So let's say we are getting 60 rupees on water bottle. So he is getting 25% of that. So 60 rupees ka 25% is something which is very high for him. But this is for lifelong for him. So we have made an illustration also. Tanu, next page. So this one pager you can take with your team, or you can ask your team to just go, and this illustration you can give. So just see. Let's assume that daily bottles sold are only 100. So monthly bottles sold is 3,000. Basic earning is 6,000 rupees. If we are calculating 2 rupees per bottle. Now let's assume that revenue per ad shown is 10 rupees. So they have only calculated for 10 rupees. I was talking about 60, but they have only calculated for 10 rupees. Now he's earning 15,000 rupees as an additional incentive. One. Then referral cashback on whatever referrals he is getting. So let's say if even customer gets 10 rupees as instant cashback, his 1 rupee earning is coming to him. So which is almost 3,000 rupees. So 6,000, 15,000 and 3,000, which is approximately how much? 9 plus 24,000 he has already got. Now coming to the main part of the consumer, where he will use GG. So considering only 500 unique customers out of these 3,000 bottles, we assume that if he gets only 500 rupee cashback, we are not calculating my circle, we are not calculating anything. If he gets only 500 as cashback, 10% of it will be 25,000 rupees per month. So effectively, just by selling 3,000 bottles in a month, he is able to earn mota moti how much? Almost 50,000 rupees a month. 3,000 bottles and 49,000 income, which by far is the best incentive that he can earn on water bottle. Come what may, whatever water bottle he is selling. And in general, for keeping water bottles, nobody gives that freezer or fridge also. We are giving that also. To keep water bottle, you don't get any fridge. To keep cold drinks and other beverages, you get fridge. But to sell water bottle, you don't get fridge. We are giving fridge also to all these people. If you have any query, you can ask here.
So 10 spaces we have to find out.
Yeah, 10 spaces, and we will tell you what type of spaces we want on Monday meeting when Tanu will conduct. Maybe Monday or Tuesday, whatever it is. We will tell you the time in advance. Whoever has been shortlisted with the locations, we will tell you what next we want from you.
Yeah, and the storage area, everything, I just had looked for that. But we don't have to get into an agreement right now. We will wait for the launching period till that.
No. Before launching, we need all the agreements and everything, no? Because let's say tomorrow we have given him fridge and everything. It is our asset with him. So we need to get into the all agreements before we give him water bottle or fridge or whatever we are giving. Because he is not paying us anything, no? So it is our risk. So we'll get into an agreement with him. So we will tell you what.
No, I mean the storage area and the vehicle.
We will tell you. That is what we said, no? We will sponsor everything. We'll sponsor the storage area also. We'll sponsor the delivery vehicle also. So that is what we said. In 10 places, we will have delivery vehicles also. We'll hire a storage space also. We'll give you everything. Don't worry. Whatever is required for this business, we will do. We will get into marketing also. We are doing n number of activities around it.
Right. Approximately when we are planning?
October, first phase is Ahmedabad.
Okay.
Before World Cup. Because in World Cup, this stadium will be full, no? So we are planning we will get a great mileage here.
Right.
But if we want to launch in your location also, we need to start working immediately because we need to have an agreement with the water manufacturer. Then we have to apply for various licensing in that particular location. So things takes time.
And South is a better market for water, I tell you.
But we need to talk about Kerala also now, because I think there is some mandate by government.
Whenever there is a mandate, there is a leakage also. Don't worry. Okay. Anything related to Cash Aqua, or should we move forward? Or you want to have a small break also? I'm open to everything. Break, or we should continue?
Let's continue.
Okay. I think Petro agreement is also done. I hope you all remember we said that now whatever convenience fee you are paying, it will be converted into Petro cards.
Yeah.
last meeting when you came in. I think now it is in place. Tanu, you can just brief about this.
I think we have already told, but the thing is this, wherever we are charging the convenience fee, that will be almost waived for the customer once he gives a certain amount of convenience. He will accumulate the convenience fee, and once certain amount is reached, we will give him a Petro card. Petro card means he will get the instant discount of 20% on the petrol. So let's say if he wants to refill petrol of 2,000 rupees, he has to pay only 1,800 rupees. So that would be a first upfront discount. So whatever convenience he is paid, he will be getting petrol for free for that. So now he will not have to worry for paying the convenience because he is getting the petrol against it. And that will be an instant discount. There will not be any thing where he will be getting a prepaid card. That will be a different prepaid card. And in that prepaid card, he has to load the money before going for refilling the petrol pump to the petrol pump. So once he goes to the petrol pump, he needs to upload that card, and upfront discount will be given to him on the GG portal itself. He don't have to go to the petrol pump and do the negotiation. So he will get the 2,000 value in his card by paying only 1,800 rupees. So it will be a straight away discount of 20%.
I'll just repeat this again. So you will get a GG portal where your eligibility of Petro card will be given. So let's say you want to have a petrol of 10,000 rupees. Now you need not to pay 10,000 rupees as the in card. You need to pay only 8,000 in the card. Rest 2,000 credit will be given to you by Global Garner. So the total credit which will be on your card is 10,000 only. Effectively, you have given only 8,000 as real money. Now you can take this card, do whatever you want. Is no issue. You can go any petrol pump and you can do it. I think this time we are doing any petrol pump, na?
Indian yes, oil. Any. HPCL,
so
IOCL.
Any petrol pump you can go and do a 10,000 rupees ka petrol transaction. So now you are getting Global Garner में जहाँ भी convenience fee वाला है cashback, plus that convenience fee is also coming back to you as full in form of petrol.
And convenience will be fully refunded. Let's say you have paid 1,000 rupees as convenience, so you will get a 1,000 rupees for the petrol discount.
Correct.
This is going to be petrol, CNG, diesel, or the three?
I think as of now it is only petrol because it is called as petrol. We'll just check it again. Generally, petrol pump don't bifurcate between CNG. If they have CNG and petrol pump, they will not bifurcate. But if it is an exclusive CNG petrol pump, I think there will be a challenge.
Yes, petrol and diesel will be covered, but Adani CNG or which is exclusive, that I think that is not covered.
Will still ये query just note कर लो, एक बार उससे पूछ लेना.
On the name of the card, are we going to write petrol card or you would like fuel card or something like that? So that is
it will be similar to the prepaid cards, RuPay card.
No, the name is going to be petrol card. Are we going to mention
No. It will be a normal card. It will be a normal RuPay card. But what we will do, we have a tie-up with the particular bank. They will block it for other usage. They will only allow the usage of that card in the petrol pumps.
Got it.
Only petrol pump will be allowed to use this. That's it. But
so
again,
any name, we can give any name onto that card, especially.
No,
because when we are having different...
Because I think they are giving a prepaid card to us, which is of this company only. So they will not allow us to do what we are doing in our GG debit card. So this will be as simple as petrol card. Whatever design they will give us, we have to give it to our people, same design. We cannot do any designing on this.
Sir, it is applicable for petrol and diesel only, or LPG also eligible for that?
If that is a petrol pump which has all three, I think it will work. But if it is an exclusive, like in Gujarat, we have Adani CNG. It will not work on Adani CNG. But we have many IOCL petrol pump where CNG is also available and LPG is also available. There this card will work. But of course, diesel and petrol, 100% it will work.
Okay.
And suppose I don't have any convenience charge to be added into that Petro card.
No, nothing. I told you, I told you the experience what you will be having. What you will
My
do.
question, sir. My question, I did transaction through GG for other purpose, and I got a convenience charge of 3,000 rupees in my wallet. Okay. That 3,000 rupees will be added into my Petro card.
Correct.
Right. In future, I don't have any convenience charge to be added.
Okay.
In sense, what will be the effect? I will not get any discount onto that.
Of course, Petro card will be issued to only those people who have paid convenience fee.
Okay.
We are not selling Petro cards. Please note that. It is just a solution for what problem we had.
Are we having any expiry dates for this to be used? Points expiry?
Anu.
Yes, there will be, depending upon the card which we have given you. Mostly it will be 6 months, something like that.
Okay. So they have to redeem within that point.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good because we will increase the consuming pattern. That's good. Excellent.
The entire dynamics of Global Garner, I'm telling you. Because the only challenge we had was this convenience fee on electricity bill and this and that. I think this card will eliminate it from the core itself.
I think.
If you look at the GG, I don't think any human being with 1% of IQ can actually refuse anything in it. It's as simple as that. But unfortunately,
now let's take this as it is to the public. Let's not design. Look, what we have done, again, I'll repeat myself. What we have done in past was, we have taken some shortcuts. There is no two-way about it. Please accept that. But that was requirement of that time. I have absolutely no regret with that. Because at that time, it was required. But now, for next phase, it is just like how we launch a rocket. No, everything is phase-wise. So now we are at that phase where we need a good quality people into the system. So therefore, all these things will also boost the entire sales.
Absolutely true.
Yeah. Petro card, any query, and Tanu, when we are giving this to them? Tanu. Date.
क्या चीज पेट्रो कार्ड की?
हाँ.
लगेगा ऑलमोस्ट अक्टूबर एंड तक जाएगा because we need to.
But what we can do is we can immediately start. Anyways, convenience fee accumulate भी तो होना है.
That if you decide that we can do that convenience fee.
15 सितंबर डेट रखो इसको लॉन्च करने का, कि लोगों को बोल देंगे कि भाई 15 सितंबर से whatever transaction you do in Global Garner, the convenience fee whichever you will, और 15 सितंबर क्यों, 1 सितंबर से ही इम्प्लीमेंट कर दो ना.
What we decided in the meeting was this कि जिस दिन हम लॉन्च करेंगे we will start accumulating the convenience fee from that day, because वो सिस्टम में थोड़ा, don't give the commitment of 15th. Let me discuss with Hardik because he is building some internal technical thing, because हमारे सिस्टम में सब मॉड्यूल से कन्वीनियंस फी काउंट करने के, there was no specific calculator was there.
ये डेट तुम्हारी जिम्मेदारी है, ट्यूसडे तक ग्रुप में डाल देना.
ठीक है.
ठीक है.
Any ceiling for the amounts monthly? Any ceiling amount is there?
I think there is.
There will be some ceiling discount. That will depend upon the variant which we are giving, na?
नहीं, highest variant क्या है?
In a day, you can only load money up to 2,000 rupees. But what you can do, let's say today is Monday, you have done a load of 2,000. Again, tomorrow you can do the 2,000. So that's not an issue. But in a day, it is
60,000 in a month. Typically speaking, 2,000 rupees per day means 60,000 in a month.
But we will give different cards. So, just a convenience ke liye, there will be a card of 36,000 rupees. So it will be 6,000 in a month.
A single person can have multiple cards.
Yeah. No, single. This is RBI government. Single person can have only one card.
But 60,000 rupees per month is more than fuel for you to come to Ahmedabad 5 times. Don't worry.
That's right, sir. But while we are looking into like commercial line, buses and lorries, if we can able to get them.
You all get into a supercharged mode immediately. Let's make it a retail thing. Let's bring that customer who was asking us ki I'll pay 1,000 rupees bijli ka bill with this. and whatever 600 rupees, let's say 60 rupees I am giving, it is a burden on me. Now let's get into retail.
Okay.
Big people will get chance. We will design something for them. Forget about them. Now our focus is keenly to build the UPOS business. Now you can ask your UPOS owners, get into this Petro card business, get into debit card business. Whatever debit card they are paying convenience fee. Look, I see a straight connection in debit card and this card. Whatever you are loading on your debit card, GG debit card, now whatever this you are paying them there, convenience fee you are doing on your GG debit card, immediately that is converted into your Petro card. So now both the cards are getting used anywhere and everywhere. If you make a combo properly, GG debit card can be used anywhere across the country or maybe globe, and Petro card is your petrol up to 60,000 rupees a month, which is huge.
Indirectly transaction बढ़ेगा.
बहुत बढ़ेगा. इसको अगर आपने combination बना के अपने UPOS वाले को सिखा दिया, वो नाचेगा आपके लिए.
Okay. And one more question, sir. Suppose I loaded 4,000 rupees in my card and I fill fuel for 5,000 rupees. Okay. This 1,000 rupees, can I pay by cash to them? Any facilities like that?
Yes, why not? Right now also you do the same thing, no? Let's say you are paying something from your card and is there any amount, you can do whatever you want, UPI, cash or whatever. Right? Okay. Anything related to Petro card that you wanted to know? Anybody?
There will be few variants of card that we will set in the system. Then we will tell the exact terms and conditions, because there will be 2 or 3 variants. And each variant will have the different usage. The limit will be different for all 3 variants. Good. That we will set in the system, then let you know.
Okay. Ma'am, is there any charges for the petrol bunk owners for using these cards?
We will bear everything.
Okay.
Whatever is the charge, you don't have. Even he don't have to bear, obviously. Because he is using the. It is just like the debit and credit card what he is already taking with normal customers.
Okay.
For him, there will be
to make your people understand. Let's say we talk about Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu, I think roughly will be having not less than 4,000, 5,000 UPOSs. Now you have to just go back to them, tell them about these 2 cards, Petro card and debit card, and ask them to immediately distribute this to their customer. Now, whatever they will put money in debit card, whatever convenience fee, let's say they are paying 6% extra convenience fee. Now that 6% is eligible for fuel. So the immediately business push will be very strong. Wherever convenience fee is there, and convenience fee is majorly into utility bills only. So I think that portion which we were lagging, I think we have a very strong solution to it.
Okay.
So now, that is service charge. You know, what we are charging 5% extra is service charge, not convenience. No?
Where?
In the electricity bill.
Whatever you say, it is convenience or service charge, we are charging something extra from the consumer, no? Let's say on 10,000 rupees bill, we are charging 600 rupees extra from you.
Right.
So now that 600 rupees will be converted as petrol for you.
Okay, got it.
So which is the big point for you, no? And the UPV part and rest, everything remains the same. So what we have done, we have achieved with this solution is, now that convenience fee is negligible for anyone. Not negligible, it is 0. So that first hindrance which we had, now we are eliminating that hindrance. And now comes the third card, which I actually I want my team also to promote, and I want you all also to promote. I hope you would be knowing that now we are eligible to sell credit cards also in Global Garner. I think incentives on credit card is superb. As a UPOS owner, it is almost up to 2,500 rupees per card that we are giving. which is huge for a UPOS owner. Now you can always teach your UPOS owner, ki, sir, let's say you are earning 2,500 rupees on this card. Make all 3 cards for him and design something for him. No. Tell him, okay, you pay 10,000 rupees, no convenience fee I will bear if you get all these 3 cards. I hope you are getting what I'm saying. Let's say you have earned 2,500 on this card. So this is the commission that we are giving to UPOS owners. So on HDFC, you are getting 1,500. On Kotak, it is 1,260 rupees. Standard Chartered, it is 2,100. So averagely, if you'll see, it is more than 1,500 for almost every card. The 200 Axis is not giving much, but rest, I think most of the cards are giving. SBI is giving almost 1,500. I think this is something good. I think we need to promote this also to our UPOS owner. You make at least 10 cards in a month. So 10,000, 15,000 rupees income he can immediately get. Or he can put a team around credit card sales also. So you can ask your customers to build all 3 cards with the public.
And it is already live in your UPOS. We have done a soft launch with limited people. With the first batch of Amazon Easy, basically, to be more precise. So people have already started promoting this credit card, but we have done a soft launch just to test the system before launching it publicly. But it is there live in your UPOS. So whenever you all decide, we can do a public launch also.
Anything related to all these 3 cards?
क्रेडिट कार्ड कैसे प्रोसेस कर सकते हैं? रिपीट सॉरी
मारो इसको, ये तो एचओ वाले ग्रुप में भी है.
हाँ वही तो. It is already there in your UPOS. There is an option of GG financial services in your UPOS.
Okay.
On the financial services, then the option is GG loans. Once you click GG loans, you will get the option of credit card. Even we have started the personal loan also in that particular category. So we have around 25 NBFCs through which you can process the personal loan of your customers. You means UPOS owner can process the personal loan. But we need to understand one thing very clear in this thing, that when it comes to personal loans and which are like being taken by the public through an online portal, the success ratio is not on a very higher side. Because if I am a customer and if I want to avail a personal loan, I can go directly to the bank if I have a good papers, good CIBIL score, good earning. Because mostly salaried people, they go to banking and all. But there are a number of people, those who want the immediate money. Maybe they require 50,000, 1 lakh rupees, not a big ticket size. So our UPOS owners have the access to this kind of audience also. So we have already tied up with around 25 NBFCs for instant personal loans. But we need to be very clear about this. The amount is maximum up to 1 lakh rupees. Just like you have seen the app like Dhani, ya wo dekha hoga, early salary. All these companies are giving the instant personal loans. That too, every process is online. So now my UPOS owner can also source the loans, personal loan for the customer. He can't only source it. He can do the all thing through for his customer. Because when he clicks, when he enters the PAN card of the customer, he will be able to see the eligibility of the customer. Then he can send the link through WhatsApp, and then customer can upload his documents wherever required. So, but success ratio, we need to check this because of the CIBIL and because system, there are a number of checks in the system. So there will be low success ratio in terms of amount. Let's say if customer wants 1 lakh rupees, there can be a possibility that as a UPOS, he can only give 30 or 40,000. So this is which is happening on all the NBFC side. You can check Credit B also. People from Bangalore, they must be aware ki Credit B kya hai. Credit B is a big name. So you can check, prefer also all the NBFCs or Dhani, early salary. They are working on the same model. And we have already tied up with them. It is live in your UPOS. The only thing is this, you need to inform the customer that their eligibility will depend entirely on their CIBIL score and other parameters, which is already inbuilt in the system. So for loan up to maximum 1.5 lakhs, you can do it through UPOS. It is already live. You can check in your UPOS.
Okay, great. Anything related to all these three cards? If not, then I'll move to next point.
Ma'am, for this,
Yeah, please go ahead, Sam.
Vikas, for this, we don't have to register separately like what we did in PB and
Nothing
like that.
Nothing.
From the financial services, we can go directly and apply for.
Immediately. All they are doing is they are doing a pilot test with limited people. But now I want this to go in mass because this is an instant incentive for my UPOS owners. And they are dealing into financial product. Look, I tell you, there are n number of companies which are selling loans at 365% interest. And still they have 5 lakh customers on board. And they sold this company for 700 crore rupees. So there are people who are hungry for money because when requirement comes in, they know that they want money come what may. That company is charging 1% per day. So let's say if you have kept their money for 10 days, they will charge 10 days commission as interest, which is 10%. 1 year, 365% you have to pay as an interest, which is almost 3 times of whatever you have borrowed. You borrowed 10,000 rupees, now you are returning almost 36,000 rupees to them. And there is a client base to this. So don't think NBFC say loan nahi lega log. There, everybody is getting good customer base. It is that we have to just start doing the marketing properly. Now, I think if you see, I think our license with SEBI or RBI is also in process. We are getting into this apna portal also, Share Bazaar. So next I think when we will meet, we will tell you the date of that launch also.
Sir, Vikas sir, CIBIL score also considered here, sir.
Yeah, of course, CIBIL score we will check there because anything lower than 750, I guess, will not get anything.
Okay.
And different NBFCs and banks, they have different criteria also.
99% you assume it. Anything which is lower than 750 will not get anything.
And Vikas was very right. There is a huge customer base who want instant loan. Whether it is 50,000, 60,000, they want it immediately. And all these NBFCs are giving you immediately. I mean, you don't have to wait for a longer period. You don't have to sign any paper and all. Everything is digital, and within a matter of 30 minutes, you will get loan in your bank account. And there are n number of companies, those who have procured funding also from the market only on the basis of tie-up with 1 or 2 NBFCs. You can check, there is one company in the name of Prefer. They have tied up with only 2 NBFCs. And they have procured from Sequoia and all. Because there is a customer base, but we need to pitch it properly and understand who is my potential customer. I cannot go and propose about this loan to a government servant, because obviously he can avail loan from the bank where he is maintaining the salary account. So if you are saying it to a salaried person, that will not be right. But for all private employees, for all small business owners, this will be the best portal. Plus, apart from these 25, we have already also tied up with few more that is under process.
Okay, fair enough.
So, because so just we are processing our inquiry only.
I'm not
balance will be done, taken care by that team.
Sam, I'm not getting your voice.
No, in UPOS, while we are, is it clear, sir?
Yeah, now it is clear.
Okay, in UPOS, while we are going through the financial services, while we are entering the customer details, only we are generating the inquiry. I mean, like a UPOS owner is only generating an inquiry. balance will be taken care by that specific team.
Yeah.
Okay.
You will,
And can we get?
This is instant. Whenever you will put everything, money transfer will also happen through online process only. There is no human requirement here.
Okay. And can we get, it's a personal thing, like in UPOS training segment, can we get this PPT all, like with the commission and the documentation, what we
can
require?
do it. We can do it. I think Amit hai यहाँ पे.
हाँ, Amit hai.
Amit.
And what are the percentage, the interest rate, and what will be the documentation?
I think commission chart is already ready, and I think it is distributed also. नहीं अभी किया?
Yes, it has been distributed.
I think we have.
It was distributed in a specific group, but going forward soon we'll make it public.
Now you all should start doing for everyone. I think whatever pilot testing everybody will be doing. I think do not get into that mode. और एक साला तुम लोग को Amazon ने क्या सिखा दिया pilot mode? हर चीज pilot mode में ही डाल देते हैं.
अरे नहीं, फिर हमारे लोग ही आके बोलते हैं ये क्यों पहले क्यों नहीं लॉन्च कर दिया?
कोई बात नहीं, जिसको नहीं समझ में आ रहा नई चीज बनाने में,
हम तो ये बोलते हैं लॉन्च कर दो, कोई प्रॉब्लम होगी बहुत सारी पब्लिक टेस्ट करेगी,
पास में चेक हो जाएगा ना, क्या दिक्कत है?
ठीक है, तो whenever you say we can launch it on Monday if you want, और
ट्यूसडे में कर दो और इसको प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग प्लान करो, इसको प्रॉपर लोगों को बताओ and tell them how this all 3 cards plus this offer can actually change their life. Whenever you are recruiting a vendor, tell him कि okay, if your CIBIL score is this much, I can give you this much loan, working capital. Any vendor will come to you running. Because vendor need this personal loan like anything. And they don't need croreo ka this thing. Small vendor need is small requirement. Because all these NBFCs are targeting these small time vendors only. And we are sitting in every pin code. So I think we have that USP of getting into a person's day-to-day small funding requirement. And it's a big money for all of us also. Okay.
And we have buy now, pay later option also. We are giving Bajaj EMI card for that also.
On our GG platform?
हाँ, इसी में जो लोन है उसी में.
मतलब जीजी से अगर मान लो कुछ खरीदना है उसको, तो वो बाय नाउ पे लेटर कर
वो वहां से लेगा. He can use it wherever he requires.
Good. ये तो मुझे भी नहीं पता था.
उसके commercials अभी हमें भी.
Then you can tell your customers कि I will give you buy now pay later facility also to the consumer. So any vendor which is attached to it will give this card to everyone. Okay. Should we move ahead?
Yes.
Okay. Now coming to, sorry. Now I'm left with only 2 very quick points. I think we'll close maximum in 30 minutes. So just giving again that Birla wala thing which we are doing now. We are starting this from Ahmedabad office. Now what Birla has offered us is, wherever we are opening a branch, they will give us funds. But for that funds, we need to qualify. How we will qualify? If we are giving them a minimum guarantee business of 7 lakh rupees, they will give us an additional branch reimbursement, which will vary from 40,000 rupees to 60,000 rupees. So wherever you all are based, you can try for this, because this is another secured income for all of you. And rest, it is fixed income and it is Birla Sun Life. I think Birla needs no introduction. So you will be selling Birla policies. You will get full support from the team. You will get local support also. And you will get a centralized support from Lucknow in a regional office. But this is something good. And best part is, again, you are getting all the incentives as a normal Birla agent. But the add-on is this fixed reimbursement, plus there will be some bonus in commission which will be given to Global Garner, and again we will pass it back to you. One agent commission we cannot do anything because it is coming from Birla to that agent. But on that business you are getting a fixed reimbursement for your branch, maintaining your branch. Plus they will also sponsor us for some meetings also. So let's say we want to do some insurance policy meetings for life. they will sponsor that. So whoever is interested in this, please send your interest to Tanu. We will see to it and we'll guide you how you can get this Birla exclusive offer for your thing. You will get an agreement done with Birla and Global Garner. It will be a tri-party agreement. And then this can start with your own location also. Right?
Sir, if you are already doing PB partners?
No issues. No, PB partners you can do for general, whatever you are doing. This is for exclusively for life.
Okay.
For this
The
one,
code
do we...
creation will...
Yes, sir.
So, sorry, sir. Continue.
For this Birla, do we need to have the code separately, or what is the joining?
We will give you a separate code.
IRDA.
So it will not be an issue, sir?
Taken it from Policy Bazaar. If they have already taken the code from Policy Bazaar, I think there might be some.
IRDA is Policy Bazaar is giving their own code. This is IRDA direct agreement. So इसलिए problem नहीं होगा. I have already done this discussion with them. Policy Bazaar is not IRDA.
Actually, IRDA, sorry, Policy Bazaar का लाइसेंस एनेबल करने के लिए IRDA का जो कुछ भी कोड है वो डिसेबल NOC लेने के लिए बोलता है वो.
नहीं, वो इसीलिए बोलता है क्योंकि आप मल्टीपल यहाँ पे बेच पा रहे हो. So in Birla also we'll make arrangement. That is not a problem. But if you are interested, then we'll do a separate session with you. So, but this can also be a good booster for your ACP ship. Whoever is coming as an ACP, you can tell them 45,000 is Global Garner is what Global Garner is giving. 40 to 45,000 you are getting from here. So 90,000 rupees a month in your own business, guaranteed income is something which is unbelievable. Plus you get all other incentive for doing remaining business.
Sir, should we have GST registration for this, sir? Because PB usually asks for GST and
I think today any business you do, GST is required. But here, because GG is the master aggregator, so I think you will not require individual GSTs. So even if you're, let's say you want to work and you already have an IRDA license, and if your wife, you want to take a code, we will be able to do it.
Okay.
सर अगर बिरला का कोड लेना है तो पर मंथ 7 लाख का बिजनेस देना पड़ेगा.
देना नहीं पड़ेगा, तो आपको ये फिक्स रिम्बर्समेंट मिलना शुरू हो जाएगा. आप तो 1 लाख का भी बिजनेस दे सकते हैं. बट अगर आप 7 लाख रुपीस का बिजनेस दे रहे हैं तो नॉर्मल बिरला एजेंट से ज्यादा आपको ब्रांच मेंटेनेंस कॉस्ट मिलेगा. और फिर एक बार आपने लेट से 3 महीने तक परफॉर्म कर दिया तो मैं आपका एक और एग्रीमेंट उनके साथ कराऊंगा जहां पे आपको 3 महीने का सेम जैसे हम ग्लोबल गार्नर ने किया वो भी मिलेगा कि 3 महीने तक नो क्वेश्चन आस्क्ड एंड यू कैन डू व्हाटएवर यू वांट.
अभी ऑफिस उसके लिए जो भी बनी हुई है उसमें एक्स्ट्रा ऑफिस में उसको करना है.
बस यू हैव टू डू अ बोर्ड. आपको एक बोर्ड लगाना पड़ेगा अपने यहाँ, दैट्स इट. और वो भी सब बिरला देगा.
ओके.
मार्केटिंग मटेरियल है, बोर्ड, ये वो सब वो देगा.
ठीक.
Look, I have worked with Birla and I know once you start doing business for them, no, money is not a problem for Birla. Birla is one company where I know that whatever you want will be given. Because I personally have worked with them for 3 years. So I know they only believe in business. Once business is there is nothing called policy or whatever it is. You will get new policies, you will get new whatever you want. And they are very supportive company. I told you, no, my last assignment was with Birla. And I loved every moment of whatever I worked with Birla. They are champion company to manage champions. If you are working very good and you are giving business, they will treat you like king. For sure. Okay. And now the final point. Now I have some good investments option for, actually I was searching for myself, but I got this one mass developer who is having almost 30-year experience also. He's there since long. Now what I have discussed with him is, we will give, and I tell you, this is again a very big market. If you'll just Google 12% club, people were mad when this was launched. No, now I want to launch this in Global Garner also, but what difference I'm bringing on the platter is, there your 12% is not guaranteed. Let's say tomorrow that company closed down, your money is gone. Here, what we are doing is, we will give you a guaranteed registered property in your name, and registry cost is also not on you. So let's say, I give you a small example. Let's say you want to invest 10 lakh rupees. So we will give you a property worth 15 lakh rupees, for which you can do whatever survey you want to do. A registered valuer will give you a valuation of that property. So first of all, your investment is 30% lower than the market cost. And that market cost is defined by the bank. Even you can do it. We have no issue with that. So now on 15 lakh rupees property, you are investing 10 lakh rupees and you will get 12% guaranteed returns on it, month on month. So 1% interest you can withdraw every month. Second, the person who is selling this will also get 2%. And remaining, how we distribute the entire commission, it will be distributed into the system. So it's a big opportunity for all of us to just make people understand that this is the only company which is giving 12% guaranteed return against a secured asset. They will get a land which is at least 12%, 15 lakh rupees. And best part is, it is a bankable property. It's a residential property where a builder is making a row house. So what he will do is, he will give you a plot size of, let's say, 1500 square feet. He will build a row house on it. So there is no investment from your side on the row house also. So your property is becoming even more securer. So let's say he's put almost 10 lakh rupees on that property to build that row house. So now your property is worth more than 25 lakh rupees, whereas you have invested only 10 lakh rupees, against which you are getting a guaranteed return of 12%. And the seller who has brought this investor to us will also get 2%. So again, this can be a good money making machine for all our UPOS owners. Right? If you have any query in this, you can ask us.
So where is this property based?
Lucknow and Gujarat.
Okay.
Is it belongs to GG property or
No,
any other?
it's not GG property, but we will give a registry in your name. So let's say if you are, let's say I am Vikas Rawat, registry will be done in my name. Forget about Global Garner. 100% secured. Because it is registered in your name. And best part is, again, that registry cost is also not on you, which will be approximately 6%. So that property legally will be registered on you. So I don't think that anybody in the country is giving such good returns on fixed asset.
So we are doing, like GG are doing that, or we are selling for some other?
Of course, we are selling for some other, but GG is a mediator for this. GG has taken an exclusive right. Okay, 800 crore, the entire project cost is almost 800 crores.
Yeah.
So I have visited that property also. I have visited this Gujarat property also. And I tell you, I recently made a very good investment and I made good money on that. And from there only the entire thing came up. I was offered a property adjacent to our office, which was 3,500 rupees per square feet. And immediate selling price was 6,000 rupees. The only thing was that that builder on that day required that money. In just 16 days time, I made this 6,000 rupees on 3,500 rupees, this thing. And the entire registry was done in my name, everything. It was totally secured. So I thought if a conservative person like me can do such investment, and if I'm getting a property in my name, what is bothering me now? So that brainstorming what I did, I think, which gave me this new thing now. So for a consumer, it is 100% secured, not 100%, it is 150% secured. Plus, he is getting 1% return every month on his investment. There can be no other investment. Even 12% club is not a secured thing. Why? Because let's say that company becomes bankrupt, your 12% is gone. Here, let's say company bank becomes bankrupt. It's still you, that property is with you only. And that is a residential property in a colony, in a society. It is not something burial land somewhere in the country. It is purely 800 residential plots where already 30% construction he has done and delivered also. Since last 20 years, he's into the business. 30 years was broking and everything. And 20 years, he's running this company. And best part is, we need not to trust anyone. It is simple investment. Take property, get 12%. Once that period is over, and best part is the lock-in period is only 6 months. So let's say after 6 months, you want to get your money back. What you need to do is just hand over, return that property to the builder, and you get the entire money back, and with 6% return. 12% return. Effectively 6% you will get, 1% per month. So it is an easy money minting process. Look, whatever we are deciding, it is really good offer for everyone. Same ways I have decided I will create some people team who will go out and do these type of agreement with other property dealers or maybe builders across the country. So we will give you different properties at different, because formula remains the same for every builder. What we'll do is show is the agreements that we will do with these builders, and then we'll show this same process to everyone. And builders are hungry for the money. Why? Because bank doesn't fund them.
What is the duration of this investment? 3 years? I mean, like a
6 months is the minimum lock-in period, and the rest you can decide.
I mean, keep it for.
Sorry?
Year-wise, is there any kind of proposal they give, like
I told
5 years?
Only lock-in is 6 months. After 6 months, anytime you want to withdraw, you can withdraw.
And suppose the interest is not taken monthly, will they be giving cumulative or something like?
You can
compounded?
take cumulative. No, you will get 0.5% extra also.
Oh.
If you are not taking it back, of course, you will pay something extra. But I will tell you, people are interested in this monthly incentive schemes today. And it is purely secured. And now I'll tell you reverse of it also. Let's say you have someone who has a property. You have someone who has a property but doesn't have any business. And he wants to have loan. I will give them loan also. I have some private investors with me. Let's say you have 100 crore rupee property, 60 crore loan I will give you in just 7 days. Straight formula. I will not ask where you are going to use it. And again,
Sir, interest?
Sorry?
Interest?
Battery.
All 3. Sorry, come again.
Interest क्या रहेगा sir ये?
Minimum interest 18%.
Per month.
No. Year.
Yearly.
Minimum. It will depend on the amount. Agar amount zyada hai, we will give it at 18. Else 24, 25, whatever it is. But we will not ask where he is going to use it. Because n number of people have properties in their name, but bank still doesn't give them money.
Yes, sir.
So you can bring those customers also to me. And I'll personally take care of everything, so don't worry.
Yes. Up to what amount you can give? I mean,
any amount. Up to 1,000 crores, I have an approval from them.
Oh, great.
They are investing
Property उनके नाम से करना पड़ेगा सर?
हाँ?
Property उनके नाम से करना पड़ेगा?
Of course. Property सब वो ले जाएंगे. जब आप पैसा वापस कर देंगे, तब वो आपको प्रॉपर्टी वापस कर देंगे.
ठीक.
वो तो ये मान के चलते हैं 99% आप प्रॉपर्टी कभी वापस नहीं लेने आते हो. वो ऐसा मान के ही चलते हैं.
ठीक है.
So whatever property valuation is there, let's say residential है तो कुछ 70% तक भी जा सकते हैं. But अगर land है तो 50 to 60% का वो रहता है. क्योंकि land depend करती है कहाँ पर है.
ठीक है सर.
Right? Okay.
Is it the same that you told us before that RBI?
Sorry?
RBI wala?
I am short of my battery quickly. 7% is remaining.
Okay. No. We discussed regarding a loan, 20 crores that we can have.
But for that, you have to have a business.
Okay. This is Paka private party.
That was some other party. Here, I am doing this. So 100% warranty guarantee is on me. There
Correct.
there was a broker, and there I have to pay him advance. Here nothing advance I want. Whatever terms and condition is, I am in between every transaction that I'm doing.
On to the building we will get, if we have a building.
Not beyond 70% for sure, but building should have a market value, and that too defined by a banker. If let's say we find anything fishy in that valuation report, we will send some banker from here to that place, but that cost will be on you. But that will be reimbursed to you if we give you loan or we buy your property. Right?
Because any incentive for the person who brings this kind of deals?
Same, 2%.
2%.
It's a big money, huh?
Big money.
There are n number of interest lists waiting for this money. So you can always tell your UPOS owners all these big things which are happening. But my only suggestion is, let's start focusing on the training part. I still believe that if we train like what you have been told right now, 2 hours, I think almost we spend together. If the same thing we invest in our people, I think we have n number of USPs. And best part is we all know what are the problems they have. We need to just pinpoint those problems and talk to them that we have eliminated that problem. Let's say he says, sir, there is a convenience fee. You tell him, sir, there is Petro card now. Don't worry about this thing. Sir, मेरा vendor commission नहीं देता है. मैं क्या करूँगा? मैं किधर shopping करूँगा? Tell them, okay, you get Gigi's debit card. Whatever convenience fee you are paying, it is coming back as petrol to you. Because you know the problem. Look, why today I'm more confident is because I know whatever problem people told me, now I have a solution to it. If I will sit with you, I know I will be able to convince you because I know your problems. Now, real estate with good investment option, good, even if they want money, we can do it. Both the things are on me. There is no broker in between. I have personally visited Lucknow also. I have personally done all the agreements with Gujarat real estate builders also. No broker involved. So today, if even 1,000 crore comes in, I am able to give 12% return to them. Second, even if somebody wants 1,000 crore from us, we are ready to lend loans also against property. And still that 20 crore rupees offer is there, but provided if you build a factory around it and then you do it properly. But there is only a small risk of 15 lakh rupees, which has to be paid in starting, which I am not ready to take with that broker. That's it. Okay. 5% battery left. Any quick thing which is coming to your mind, or if not today, you can come back tomorrow also. You can tell me if we want to have any meetings on Sunday or Monday or whatever time. Let's be talking to each other. I think without talking, nothing will happen. I think 3.1 is going to change the dynamics of whatever Global Garner has created till date. Now we will need good quality people. I think the system is ready for them. Whatever challenges we had, we have solutions for them. Lastly, there are n number of things which are coming up. This real estate thing, this everything which is coming up. I'm personally looking into all these new revenue models. And these all banking, all stocks, whatever is coming, I think we need to talk to our people. I think in mutual fund, we are giving 1% approximately commission. Just imagine 1% flat. You start today mutual fund, you will not get. तनु कितना 1% दे रहा है ना म्यूचुअल फंड में?
नहीं, वो तो डिफरेंट पोर्टफोलियो में डिफरेंट मिलता
है. बट एवरेजली 1 आ रहा था जहां मैं तक देख रहा था लास्ट टाइम.
हाँ, मतलब 0.8.
So let's say if someone has an 100 crore rupee का AUM and he's getting 1%, 1 crore rupee income for doing nothing. So let's start to talk to our people. Of course, previous UPOS owner also and the new one which are coming in. We are creating some new PPTs also, new all documents also. Start talking to them accordingly, right? Okay. Anything quickly you want to talk? 5%.
सर एक्सक्यूज मी सर, मैं ये जानना चाह रहा था कि अभी आपने जो लैंड पे जो लोन के लिए बात की है, तो उसमें लैंड जो है वो एक्वायर कर लेगी, मतलब जहां भी से लोन लेंगे?
हाँ, वो अपने नाम पे रजिस्ट्री करा लेगी.
अपने रजिस्ट्री करा लेगी.
हाँ।
मतलब उन्होंने खरीद लिया वो, पर वो पर
वो
इंटरेस्ट।
आपसे अग्रीमेंट करेंगे कि भाई मेरा इतना पैसा आपके पास है जिसके अगेंस्ट में ये लैंड आपकी मेरे पास है।
ठीक है।
अब आप जब वो पैसा वापस कर देंगे तो वो आपसे कुछ, मान लीजिए लैंड का कॉस्ट 5 साल में 5 गुना हो गया। अब
जी
आप
सर।
कहेंगे यार मेरी जमीन तो 5 करोड़ की थी, उसने 1 करोड़ में ले रखी थी।
जी सर।
तो आप 1 करोड़ देके वो जमीन अपनी वापस ले सकते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। तो वो
नहीं,
आपके साथ
जैसा
एग्रीमेंट हम करेंगे, वो रजिस्ट्री जरूर उसके नाम पे हो जाएगी, बट यू विल बी एलिजिबल टू बाय इट बैक ऑन सेम कॉस्ट ऑन विच ही हैज परचेज्ड इट। सो आपको वो नुकसान नहीं होने वाला है, बट वो अपने आप को इंश्योर कर रहा है कि भैया मेरे पास अगर बंदा पैसे लेके भाग गया, बिकॉज उसका एक्सपीरियंस ऐसा है, वो ये बोलता है 99% लोग आज तक पैसा नहीं भरते हैं।
नहीं भरते, ठीक बात।
वो ऐसा बोलता है, मुझे नहीं मालूम क्योंकि पैसा वाला वो है तो उसको मालूम बेटर होगा, बट उसने बोला विकास भाई कोई पैसा वापस करने आता नहीं है। बोले वो खा ही जाते हैं, वो मान लेते हैं मैंने 60% में प्रॉपर्टी बेच दी, ऐसा होता है। तो बोले मैं सिक्योर्ड रख लेता हूं, अगर वो मुझे पैसा वापस कर देता है तो मैं उसको चुपचाप उसका प्रॉपर्टी वापस कर देता हूं, मुझे मेरे 2% से मतलब है, बस बाकी ज्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाता मैं। तो मैंने कहा ठीक है जी।
नहीं जैसे सर कई डेवलपर होते हैं ना, प्रॉपर्टी डेवलप कर रहे हैं, कॉलोनी डेवलप कर रहे हैं, अब उनको उस समय पैसा चाहिए डेवलप करने के लिए। अब उनको तो अब उस समय कैसे पैसा मिलेगा? बैंक से नहीं
अगर
मिल
आप
रहा।
देखेंगे, नहीं उनको बैंक से नहीं मिलता है। ये जो 800 रो हाउस का स्कीम मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ लखनऊ वाले का, तो वो भी तो यही कर रहा है ना, जमीन आपके नाम पे कर दे रहा है वो प्लॉट, अब इसी के ऊपर वो कंस्ट्रक्शन करता है। मगर जब आपसे एग्रीमेंट करता है तो ये बोलता है मैं 2 साल में जब आपको पूरा पैसा वापस कर दूंगा, आपका आपने जो इंटरेस्ट पे मेरे से लिया था, तो आपको मुझे मेरी जमीन वापस करनी पड़ेगी कंपल्सरीली। आप ये नहीं कह सकते उस समय यार ये अब जमीन 50 लाख की हो गई अब मैं नहीं दूंगा वापस। आपको 10 लाख रुपए में वो जमीन वापस करनी पड़ेगी उसको।
ओके।
तो बिल्डर तभी तो आपको सिक्योर, मैं क्यों बोल रहा हूँ कि ये बिल्कुल सिक्योर्ड इन्वेस्टमेंट है आपके लिए। आपका फोकस होना चाहिए मुझे 12% मिल रहा है कि नहीं मिल रहा है, बस।
ठीक बात।
तो ये इसीलिए हमारे लिए सिक्योर है क्योंकि वो उसी पे कंस्ट्रक्शन भी कर रहा है, तो मेरी तो प्रॉपर्टी की वैल्यू बढ़ा रहा है ना।
जी सर।
मान लीजिए 10 लाख की प्रॉपर्टी है, उसने मैं कह रहा हूँ कुछ नहीं 10 लाख रुपए केवल लगा दिया, तो मेरी प्रॉपर्टी की वैल्यू तो उसने 20 लाख की कर दी, क्योंकि प्रॉपर्टी तो मेरे नाम पे है ना लीगली। अगर वो मेरा पैसा वापस नहीं कर रहा तो वो 20 लाख मेरा हो गया।
ठीक सर, ठीक सर।
और मैं तो 6 महीने बाद एलिजिबल हूँ, कभी पैसा वापस ले लूं।
ठीक सर, ठीक सर,
है ना।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू
सर। अगर मान लीजिए वो पैसे ले लिया, अभी 1 साल तक यूज किया, उसने इंटरेस्ट नहीं पे किया, 1 साल के बाद अगर वो पे करता है, इंटरेस्ट के साथ पे करना पड़ेगा, उसके बाद उसको ये हो जाएगा।
नहीं, आप एग्रीमेंट में पहले डिफाइन करेंगे आपको इंटरेस्ट कब कब चाहिए, और अगर वो कोई भी अपनी इंस्टॉलमेंट डिफॉल्ट करता है, आप उसकी प्रॉपर्टी जब चाहे तब बेच सकते हैं।
ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि वो प्रॉपर्टी इंटरेस्ट नहीं पे
वो
किया
आपको
तो
हुक करके नहीं रख सकता है, वो ना तो वो लिख देगा ना मैं 2 साल बाद दे दूंगा, जो जनरली बिल्डर की एक मैल प्रैक्टिस है।
हाँ वही
क्या करते हैं, कहते हैं कि हाँ ठीक है दे देंगे, 2 साल 3 साल 5 साल लटका दिया। हम एग्रीमेंट में क्लियरली लिखवाएंगे कि अगर एक ईएमआई भी उसकी वो होती है डिफॉल्ट, तो आप उसी दिन उसको पे कर सकते हैं विदाउट ईएमआई का एडजस्टमेंट किए हुए। तो आपने जो उससे 1% इंटरेस्ट लिया महीने का, लेट से 10 महीने ले लिया, तो 12वें महीने की ईएमआई है उसकी नहीं आई, तो 10 महीने का इंटरेस्ट भी आपका, प्रॉपर्टी भी आपकी, जो एप्रिशिएटेड वैल्यू है उसमें बेच दीजिए, और जो उसने उसके बाद कंस्ट्रक्शन किया है वो भी आपका। ये सब एग्रीमेंट में पॉइंट लिखे होंगे, तभी मैं बोल रहा हूँ वर्ल्ड का सबसे सेफेस्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट मैं लेके आ रहा हूँ। और यही फॉर्मूला मैं अब इंडिया भर में फैलाऊंगा भी, कि तुमको पैसा चाहिए तुम मुझसे ऐसे ले लो, और एक पूरा 12% क्लब बना देंगे अपन। लास्ट 1% मैं डेड होने वाला हूं।
गुड इवनिंग।
Your phone is
चलो
getting
भाई
wet.
लोगों, let's do it. I will share this recording with all of you, and hopefully we'll do well. Good days are coming.
रिकॉर्डिंग तुम्हारे में ही हो रही है ना, मतलब अगर तुम्हारे डेड होने
बस इसीलिए बंद कर रहा हूँ। बाय 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 बाय।
सर फिजिकल डेबिट कार्ड कर दूंगा सर।
बाय 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 बाय।